Hello, welcome back to Nuzlocke Vlogs. It's a series where I talk about my life while I do a Pokemon Nuzlocke. Right now, it's really freaking cold here, and most places in the US. There's some really bad winter storms. It's like -10 outside right now with like 30, 40 mile an hour wind. I I work as a I can never remember how does this work? Is it like, yeah, it's you tap at the same time. So I work as a reporter at paper, and I had to write about the blizzard and about everything closing down, and I had to take a photo. So I had to go out for 60 seconds, and it took me like 5 minutes before my hands like stopped shaking from the cold. It is just terrible outside right now. Ugh. So like I write a column. I'm a I'm a lot of things. I write a column, and what I did for this week's column, and I'm just gonna plagiarize it because it's an interesting story. Is I talked about the year without summer. Hey, ever heard about that? Yeah, there was a year, I believe it was 1816, where there wasn't a summer because the biggest volcanic eruption in recorded history, like the biggest in the past 10,000 years, happened in 1815, and it flooded the atmosphere with just so much soot and ash that blocked out the sun, and you got like 20 inches of snow in New England in June. Like, and the interesting thing about the year without summer, the interesting thing about that disaster is just all the little effects it had on history. Like, the more you dig, the more you see, oh, it caused that? Like, here's the thing. It caught a volcanic eruption in, well, it was the Dutch Indies, but now it's Indonesia. Caused the writing of Frankenstein, because it made a cold and rainy summer, which inspired a bunch of British writers who were staying at a hotel in Switzerland to have a ghost story writing contest. And Mary Shelley wrote Frankenstein, or the Modern Prometheus. The first science fiction novel was written because of a volcano erupted and made everything cold for a year. And it's more than that. Also, there was like Lord Byron and some other writer who I knew his name when I wrote the column. I don't remember it, who both wrote vampire stories, which inspired the writing of Dracula. So basically, universal horror exists because there was a volcano eruption. You know what else exists? Bicycles, because the volcanic eruption destroyed all the oat crops, which made transportation more expensive because horses eat oats, which inspired like a German guy to invent the bicycle, like one of those old-timey like big front wheel bicycles, because there was a volcano erupted. Also, it destroyed rice crops in China, which forced farmers to rely on poppies, a cash crop that grows really well in the cold, and that caused the opium wars. Also, it created like the cold weather created a terrible strain of cholera that over the years killed tens of millions of people. So, yeah, it's just an interesting story. Just all the ripples of this event. Like, so many people died. History changed forever because there was a big volcano eruption. Also, a bunch of people there died. Like, close to 100,000 people in Indonesia. It was locally a disaster, but globally over time, also a disaster. Hey, side note, as a kid, when I played this game, I didn't know you could heal with this bed, but I knew you should heal before the boss fight, so I would deposit and withdraw my Pokemon repeatedly. I think it's probably either a Golbat or some water type out front, so I'm gonna put my man Nectric up front. You have to fight Wyona. Okay, Carvana, that works. Gonna have to fight Wyona today, and that's gonna suck, because Wyona is arguably the hardest gym leader in this game. Wyona will kick your ass if that Altaria gets a Dragon Dance up. And I don't have a great counter to that, but I think I'm gonna take it. You can skip. Well, no, which like in Nuzlocke. All right, I got fight May. I think she leads with her Swallow, so I will keep my Manic Trick up front. First, I gotta check over here. Uh, like, you can skip Wyona. You don't have to do the gym leaders in order in this game, as I discovered earlier when. Ooh, hold on. Time. Gen 3 Gloom Bulbapedia was its learn set in this game. Should I evolve that Gloom? Yeah, Pedal Dance at 7. Pedal Dance at 44. I think the short-term power is good. I think I'm going to evolve my Gloom. Wow, you have nothing. This is just an awful moveset. Do I have any good HTMs for you? No, I don't. Does Gloom... Wow, I forget how bad Gloom is in this. Maybe I should wait till 44, because at least then I will have a good move on Gloom. I'm going to hold off. Yeah, I'm going to hold off. Or I could go get the Giga Drain. Alright, May. But what I was saying about Wyona is that you can skip her and go grab some encounters like the Survivor Zone and the Ghost Island. I think I'll take her head on. Yeah. I should have switched out. So, a few days ago, I watched the movie Bullet Train. And I heard mixed reviews from it, and didn't go in with that high of expectations, and it was absolutely excellent. I thoroughly enjoyed Bullet Train. It's very similar to. It gives me a. Yeah, I can't fucking talk today. It reminds me a lot of Snatch, and by extension, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, because those are the exact same film. Guy Ritchie just made the same movie twice. There are different plots in those, but I could not, for the life of you, identify what plot elements and characters appear in once, because those are the same movie. But it's very much that. It's very Tarantino-esque. It's a very good action movie with some excellent fight scenes. CG's bit spotty from time to time. Like, anytime it's showing the train driving, you can tell that is not a real train. But also, I don't care as much about bad CG as a lot of people. It's fine. But yeah, Bullet Train, very good movie. Concept is bunch of assassins all get sent to retrieve a briefcase on a bullet train that's going cross country in Japan. And they all tried to kill each other, and they all have a tangled web of backstories that know each other. And there's a bunch of things going on all at once, and it's very, very good. A lot of white people, and like one black guy, and a Hispanic guy. Well, Hispanic. Interesting casting for a film that takes place in Japan, based off a book that took place in Japan, where everyone was Japanese. But man, I've watched enough movies where they do that barely phases me. Not saying it's good, saying it's... I don't know what I'm saying. I'm saying it's expected. It should not be, though. I'm going to deposit that hard stone, too. But yeah, Bullet Train was good. Also watched the Pinocchio movie by Guillermo del Toro. And it was a very good Pinocchio movie. I don't know... it was a bit, like, childish. Why am I complaining about that? It's an animated children's movie. Of course it's made for children. Like, what the fuck is my problem? But no, it was a good movie. Very good. Well written, with some good characters, and surprisingly dark in moments. Okay, hold on. Had to talk to someone, so I had to put my mic off. for a second, and you got to witness me trying to take on an electric type with all my Pokemon that are really weak to electricity. Yeah, that was great. And when I watched Pinocchio, it was good. Very good Pinocchio movie. Great stop motion. It is weird to make a Pinocchio. I can't tell if this is brilliant or weird. That they're puppets. Like Geppetto is a puppet and Jiminy Cricket's a puppet because it's stop motion. They're all puppets. Pinocchio's just a really fucking ugly puppet. And also, it takes place in fascist Italy, which is an interesting choice. Absol, good. That is what I was. I say that's what I was hoping for, but Absol kinda sucks. It doesn't have that great of stats. Oh no, do not whirlwind me. Okay, oh phew, it's just Razor Wind. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is really bad. Never mind, it's using special attacks. There. What should we name my Absol after? Alright, the comments on the... I'm going to name after Octo is here. I love how the algorithm is recommending obscure channels. Breath of Fresh Air. I could name after a few other commenters on that TF2 video, but... So the thing is... They didn't capitalize the I. I don't know why. But the thing is... Apparently... 4 days before I release my TF2 video, which I have mentioned weeks ago that I was working on. It's been on the schedule for a while. I delayed it so I could focus on like the Wedding Crashers videos and other stuff. But I have definitely been working on this. I have proof that I've been working on this for weeks. But anyway, someone else, I think his name was like Jerky or Coyote. What was it? Beef Jerky. Okay. Some other YouTuber who has much more views than me had the same idea, and I got some accusations of plagiarism, which I don't like. And like one of them was really interesting. This comment by a guy named, I'm just gonna put people who criticize me on the internet on blast. That's what this is. That didn't no, that didn't ruin anything. I had to move the game to see the comment. Someone literally made this exact same video, all referencing off the comments 4 days ago. I have a feeling you watch and stole it since you pretty much used all the same pictures of the comics, which is that is a very interesting accusation. That, oh right, I can't fly until I fight Wyona. I'm gonna fight Wyona. The accusation that I must have plagiarized in my video about Team Fortress 2 comics, because another person who made on the same topic used the same images from the comics. Like, okay, that was close. Like, to show Scout struggles to read the word machine gun in a panel in the comics, he, I assume, showed the panel of Scout struggling to read the word machine gun, same as me. Which means I stole it. And, like, how the fuck would I make that video without using those panels from the comics? I don't know. I thought that was annoying. That I got called out for something I didn't do. Whatever. I'm making a big deal about. And one guy was like... Okay, one guy whose profile picture is Senator Armstrong, which means he is either ironic or a very, very awful kind of guy. But a guy who calls himself Senator Stephen Armstrong after the Metal Gear character says this is just a copy on Who Can Read. Try another original video next time. Hey, fuck off. My videos are always original, except that one, which I've owned up about that being a unintentional theft. Yeah. And the other one, the comment on that is, this is very possible. The video is still pretty good, thanks. But yeah, this is very similar. I'm unsure of the intent or the reason behind this video. That the intent is I had the idea of it. it just wasn't a straight comedy. It was more like they remade the video the way they would have done it. I think this is okay, but there should definitely be credit to the original. Okay, the credit is at Casey Jarms on YouTube. That's Jarmes for Jarms, because that's a rare name. Making sure that's the original version of this video, and I'm giving them credit. I'm gonna stop bitching about this now because it's kind of annoying. And okay, for Wyona, I looked it up. The only one that Manectrics have a problem with is Altaria. And I guess I will use Gyarados for that? Okay, good. Oh, good. Okay. Twister is a trap. Twister is a trap. It will do less damage. No. Okay, good. Dragon Breath is a special move in this game. So, by putting in a Pokemon that resists Aerial Ace and is immune to Earthquake, I can guarantee she will only attack using the move that isn't boosted by Dragon Dance. And now, 1-2 punch. Good. And now I can fly. Woohoo! Fly through the air. How much time is this into this video? Okay, that much time. So it's Christmas in a few days. That's cool. Wow, I've already burned through all my talking points. Like, I write out talking points before I do one of these videos, and I'm already through them. I suppose we can do... Actually, no, let's talk about Christmas. It's gonna be Christmas! Yay! I don't have anything else to say about that, so... Honestly, I've decided that now that I remember the Valve from... Hold on. Where is Giga Drain in this game? If Giga Drain is readily available, Route 123. Was Route 123? Is that the one south of Ghost Island? Okay, good. Giga Drain is easy to obtain. So instead, I am going to continue using Gloom. I have changed my mind. So I need to undo all that stuff I just did. Okay. Where... Wait, no, I have to withdraw from item store. I'm focusing on other things as I go through menus. Okay. So, next two videos I have coming up. Let's just pull up the schedule. Yeah. The next two videos I have coming up are another short story reading. This one is called The Snowman. It's a very old story, one of my older ones, but I reread it, and it's actually, I like it more than I thought I would. I normally hate all my stories from, like, those early years, but this one, it's fine. And it's fitting for Christmas because it involves a character being horribly beaten, which is just perfect for the Christmas spirit. But as a snowman, which it makes it fitting. Yeah. Anyway, the one after that, the one coming out New Year's, which will be out of date. It will be out of date because it was written for. It was written before Elon Musk hosted a Twitter poll to see if he should step down. And then after everyone said he should step down, said, actually in the future only people who pay me will be able to vote on this. And maybe I'll abide by it anyway. There are some, like, insiders who are saying that. But whatever, Elon Musk is a douchebag, and its video now is a douchebag. And very fucking creepy. And I actually recorded that, like, right before I recorded this. I did the audio for it. And it was... That is bad for my throat. That is just the voice. I won't do the voice. You'll see it in about 10 days. That just wonderful voice. That is the only voice applicable for Elon Musk. And also, I will say this as a little bit of... Hold on, is this a new route? No, it's not a new route. That voice that I do in that video... I had to change my shirt afterwards because to do that voice, and you'll see it when the video comes out, I am basically drooling. Just, fuck it, I'll do the voice. Like this. Like, barely talking like a human being. Needs to be subtitled, is what I thought would be funny. And just covered in my own spittle, making fun of Elon Musk. Okay, what else is on the schedule coming out? I already talked about, like, the video essay date changes. I've written the cold open I wrote today for the Wannabes video. Let's just keep fighting. Oh, right. I'm trying for the end of March to have the Day of Apotheosis demo 2 done, which I have right now what I still have to do for that, 4 side quests and the epilogues, which should be doable in that time frame. I'll work on that. Also, I've mentioned before, I might as well talk about more. For a long time now, I've been writing a book called Miss Valley Middle School. I think it's good. It's a very long book. It has been taking forever, but I think this novel, it's a young adult novel set in a small town that's filled with, like, magic and shit, and it's a bunch of, like, interlocked short stories about, like, teenagers. And I need to get it done. It has taken just so long. I wrote the first chapter for it in 2019. I started working on it seriously, like writing the other chapters, in fall of 2021. And since then, I'm not even done with the 6th chapter. Well, they're like 10,000 word chapters, but still. I just need to get done, and I feel I work better under a deadline. Like, the other books I've written, both of the double elimination books, I sat down one summer and said, I've been working this for a while, and now I am going to get this done by this date, and I got them done. Like, I feel like I need a date. I'm never going to get it done, or at least not in any timely manner, if I don't put my foot down and say, this will be done by this date. And it's actually kind of fitting, because that book takes place over the course of a year, and at the end of Chapter 6, Chapter 7 takes place on New Year's Eve. So basically, I'm close to done with Chapter 6. I'm most of the way done. I'm going to be trying to write this in real time going forward, trying to match when it is in the story with when I am writing it, and hopefully get ahead. Okay, new route. You can stay out front. Let's catch another Pokemon. We got Ralts. I can't catch. It's a trainer Pokemon, but you know what I mean. Don't identify me. Don't figure out that's a Gyarados. What do we got? Not you. Not you either. You, I can work with. Okay, who gets your name? Who gets your name? Not a guy who stupidly accused me of theft for a dumb reason. Even though Battershell is a good name. Wisecrack34. What the fuck? This is worth 100,000 views at least. 10 out of 10 video. That is one of the nicest comics I have ever received, Wisecrack. You are the best. Yes. This isn't feeding my ego, is it? Nah, it's fine. It's fine. And did I pick up the berry thing that you need to go into the Safari Zone? I didn't. Hold on, I'm going to get to the city, and then I'm going to pick that up, and then I'm going to catch a Pokemon in the Safari Zone, and then I'm going to end the video. Yeah, that's my strategy. And then next time I can do Ghost Island and route south of Ghost Island, and continue on from there. Okay, this video is almost over. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh no. Oh, yeah, go there to fucking the island. Yeah. Or actually, you know what? I can end here. Just hide in my hole. It was made for me, this hole. Anyway, I should. Anyway, it's over. This is over now. Why are you still watching? The video is over.